What's up, y'all? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk coming at you with a Skull report on a very disappointing day. The Vikings go into Cincinnati, put up a 2 touchdown advantage. They find a way to catch the L. They find a way. It goes to overtime. McPherson nails a field goal. And these Minnesota Vikings are at 7-7 on the outside, looking in at the NFC playoff picture. So let's talk about it, y'all. I'm going to turn off that music. A video. Man, it was hard to find motivation to make this puppy. But it's what I gotta do to grow this channel, grow this community. Vikings, man. Hit that subscribe, y'all. Give the video a like. Turn on bell notifications. We about to do big things here on Valhalla Sports Talk as far as the Skull Report is concerned. But what a rough outing, y'all. Nick Mullens, the turnovers just continue to kill this Vikings team on a weekly basis. We are very fortunate to be at 7-7. But as I mentioned, it's the outside looking in at this point, and the division is probably a foregone conclusion. Detroit with a 3-game lead now, if they can hold on and win tonight. Denver going to Detroit. It's just a rough time, y'all, to be a Minnesota Viking fan. Just a rough time overall. But the final from Cincinnati, 27-24. Vikings started off the scoring, 7 in the first. Cincinnati gets 3. And then Minnesota comes out after the half and puts up 10 to make it a 2-touchdown lead. But that fourth quarter, y'all, Cincinnati, 3 possessions in a row, put up tutties on this Vikings defense who hadn't given up a touchdown in forever. This one sucked, y'all. This one absolutely broke my purple heart. Broke the heart. Bengals now 8-6. Really in the hunt now in the AFC. Vikings 7-7. Let's talk about a little bit about the numbers in this game. Nick Mullens, 26 for 33, 303 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns. But he had those 2 interceptions, y'all. 2 interceptions, one of them in the red zone. Going in to score. Jake Browning balls out in the second half, 29 for 42, 324, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. A bright spot for the Vikings today, Ty Chandler, his first start as a Vikings running back, takes 23 carries for 132 yards, his first 100-yard rushing game of his career, scores a touchdown. On a day that the Bengals struggled to run, y'all, Mixon, 10 carries, 47 yards, and a touchdown. And he didn't get a ton of opportunities there, just the 10 carries. A lot of the time, the Bengals ran that running back Brown instead. On the receiving side, big games by both Addison and Jefferson. Addison, 6 receptions, 111, and 2 tutties. One of them, a pass that was thrown into coverage, corner of the end zone, and he went up over the defender for the score. Jamar Chase, who got hurt late, 4 receptions, 64 yards, but the Bengals didn't need him. They get the ball in the overtime after the Vikings had opportunities to win the game. Two times in a row, the Vikings ran on on short yardage situations, trying the quarterback sneak, the tush push, the whatever you want to call it. and failed both times. Nick Mullins is not Jalen Hurts. He is not Jalen Hurts. Why we ran the same play twice in a row, I have no idea. When you got Chandler out there putting a hundo up on the board. But that's what happened, y'all. That is what happened. Vikings dropped to 7-7 on the year. Detroit now sitting at 9-4. So the division, it might be over, y'all. The NFC North might be won by the Honolulu Blue of the Detroit Lions. What do we got next week, chat? Listen, y'all. Hit me up in the comments here. It helps me out. If I do a video and you comment on the video, that helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to like the video as well. But I guess it's time to look forward to week 16, y'all. Week 16. Christmas Eve, y'all. Christmas Eve day. Detroit travels to Minnesota for a game at US Bank Stadium. And while I thought this one was pretty much a must win for the Vikes, that one is probably do or die at that point, right? That one right there, you figure if Minnesota loses either of those two Detroit games, we're probably on the outside looking in when the regular season wraps up. But I'll be doing a live watch party as I always do for that game. It's an 11 a.m. start on Fox, and hope to see you all there. God, what could have been, y'all? What could have been? Vikings a big lead, blow it late. The blame game is something that happens a lot in professional sports these days. I try not to get into that too much. Kevin O'Connell going to be on a bit of a hot seat this week. The decision at quarterback, was it the correct one? Was it the wrong one? I just don't know, y'all. I just don't know. Man, we yearn for the days of Kirk Cousins in the Viking Nation, don't we all? All that flack that Cousins has taken over the years while wearing the purple and gold. And boy, do we miss him now. Boy, do we miss him now. We cannot find that signal caller that has the intestinal fortitude to not crap his pants when the chips get down. But this was a tough one, y'all. I don't know what the Vikes do next week at the quarterback position. Do they give Mullins another shot? Do they bring in the rookie Hall? I just don't know. I guess we'll find out as the week goes on. But I want to thank you all for joining me here on today's The Skull Report, a game wrap-up video. I hope to start doing these after every Minnesota Viking game. It is just so hard for me, y'all, because I get so disappointed when they lose. And I get so amped up when they win. It's tough to stand in front of a camera and not interact with the Berserkers and the V-Homies. But, yeah, I'm going to end this one, y'all. I want to thank you for watching. Encourage you to subscribe if you like the content, like the video. And if you want to know when we go online for our Minnesota Viking watch parties, hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell, toggle it on. But I'm going to bounce out of here, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. And we'll see you in the next video or on the next live stream. For now, Valhalla Sports Talk is signing off. Deuces.